Welcome to the lesson on sexual reproduction. In the lesson, we will be able to define sexual reproduction, explain the need of sexual reproduction in multicellular organisms, explain plant reproductive system, define self-pollination and cross-pollination, explain human reproductive system, explain different methods to avoid pregnancy, list sexually transmitted diseases. Reproduction involves two individuals, male and female, for the creation of a new individual. Two different individuals in a population would have quite different patterns of accumulated variation. Combining variations from two or more individuals would thus create new combinations of variants. Sexual reproduction uses such a process of combining DNA. In multicellular organism, cells combine to form tissues. Tissues form organs, and organs combine to form a living organism. Therefore, unlike asexual reproduction, in sexual reproduction, different methods of combining DNA from two individuals are sepals, petals, stamens, and carpels. Stamens and carpels are the reproductive parts of a flower which contain the germ cells. Stamen is the male reproductive part and it produces pollen grains. Pollen grains are yellow in color and they stick to our hands when touched. Carpel is present in the center of a flower and is the female reproductive part. It is made up of three parts. The swollen bottom part is the ovary. Middle elongated part is the style and the terminal part, which may be sticky, is the stigma. The ovary contains ovules and each ovule has an egg cell. The male germ cell produced by pollen grain fuses with the female gamete present in the ovule. The pollen needs to be transferred from the stamen to the stigma. The transfer of pollen grains from the anther of a flower to the stigma of the same flower is known as self-pollination. If the pollen is transferred from one flower to another flower of a different plant of the same species, it is called cross-pollination. The transfer of pollen from one flower to another is achieved by agents like wind, water, or animals. Once pollen grains are deposited on stigma, they form tubes called pollen tubes, which carry male germ cells to the ovary. The male germ cells fuses with the female germ cell in the ovary and forms a zygote. The zygote further forms embryo. The embryo develops a protective coating and forms a seed. The seed contains the future plant or embryo, which develops into a seedling under appropriate conditions. This process is known as germination. Reproductive system, which is highly evolved. The reproductive system becomes functional at a definite age, called puberty. Males reach puberty at the age of 13 to 14 years, while females reach puberty at the age of 10 to 12 years. Changes in the body at puberty, such as increase in breast size in girls and new facial hair growth in boys, are signs of sexual maturation. The reproductive system in human beings consists of testes, which produce sperm, vas deferens, seminal vesicles, prostate gland, urethra, and penis. Primary male reproductive organs is a pair of testes. At the age of puberty, males produce sperms and the male hormone testosterone from the testes. Testes lie in small pouch-like muscular structure outside the abdominal cavity called scrotum or scrotal sac. Scrotum provides optimal temperature for formation of sperms, which is 1 to 3 degrees centigrade, lower than body temperature. From each testis arise a long tube called vas deferens. Along the path of the vas deferens lie the prostate gland and seminal vesicles. They add their secretion, which makes sperms mobile and provide nutrition to sperms. It unites with the duct coming from the urinary bladder to form a common tube called urethra. Urethra is enclosed within a thick muscular organ called penis that opens outside through the genital pore. This opening is common for urine and sperms. The sperms are tiny bodies that contain mainly the genetic material and a long tail for moving towards the female germ cell. Cells or eggs are made in the paired ovaries located in the abdominal cavity near the kidneys. Ovaries produce the female gamete, ova, and also secrete female hormones estrogen and progesterone. Each ovary is composed of follicles that mature to produce ova at the puberty. Near the posterior end of the ovary, a funnel-like structure leads into a long convoluted tube called fallopian tube or oviduct. Fallopian tube from both the sides open into an elastic bag-like structure called uterus. The uterus opens into the vagina through the cervix. The sperms enter through the vaginal passage during sexual intercourse. They travel upwards and reach the oviduct, where they may encounter the egg. The fertilized egg, the zygote, gets implanted in the lining of the uterus and starts dividing. The uterus prepares itself every month to receive and nurture the growing embryo. The embryo gets nutrition from the mother's blood with the help of a special tissue called placenta. Waste substance from the embryo is removed by transferring them into the mother's blood through the placenta. The development of the child inside the mother's body takes approximately 9 months. It doesn't occur. The thickened inner wall of the uterus breaks down along with its blood vessels and moves out of the vagina in the form of a bleeding called menstrual flow or menstruation. This lasts for 2 to 8 days. These cyclic events take place every 28 days, called the menstrual cycle. Ovulation takes place in the mid of the menstrual cycle, around the 14th day. During pregnancy, both ovulation and menstruation stop till the birth of the offspring. Sexual maturation is very gradual. Some degree of sexual maturation does not mean that the body or the mind is ready for sexual acts or for having and bringing up children. We shall understand different aspects of reproductive health. It includes responsibility, safety, and satisfying reproductive life, awareness regarding fertility, regulation methods, freedom and choice to control birth, and the ability to prevent and control sexually transmitted diseases. Contraception to avoid pregnancy can be achieved by the use of condoms, oral pills, copper T, and other methods. The loop or the copper T are placed in the uterus to prevent pregnancy. Again, they can cause side effects due to irritation of the uterus. If the vas deferens in the male is blocked, sperm transfer will be prevented. If the fallopian tube in the female is blocked, the egg will not be able to reach the uterus. In both these cases, fertilization will not take place. Surgical methods can be used to create such blocks. Surgery can also be used for removal of unwanted pregnancies. Sex-selective abortion of female fetuses is illegal and prohibited by law. Since the sexual act is a very intimate connection of bodies, many diseases may be sexually transmitted. Infectious disease caused by bacteria, virus, protozoans, and fungi spread through the sexual contact. These are gonorrhea, syphilis, and AIDS. AIDS, acquired immunodeficiency syndrome, is caused by human immunodeficiency virus or HIV. Its cure has not been found till now, and it causes death. Able to define sexual reproduction. Explain the need of sexual reproduction in multicellular organisms. Explain plant reproductive system. Define self-pollination and cross-pollination. Explain human reproductive system. Explain different methods to avoid pregnancy. List sexually transmitted diseases.